Star Gossip Secrets. Can Yaman's shocking revelation that rocked the world? What happens when the walls of fame crumble, exposing the raw, unfiltered truth? Have you ever wondered what secrets lie behind the dazzling smile of a global heartthrob? Buckle up, dear readers, because last night the charismatic Can Yaman dropped a bombshell that left millions gasping, hearts racing, and social media ablaze. Welcome to Star Gossip Secrets, where we dive headfirst into the juiciest, most electrifying stories in the entertainment world. If you're not already part of our gossip-loving family, hit that subscribe button and join the thrill ride. We're about to unravel a tale that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Last night, Turkey's primetime television witnessed a moment so raw, so gripping, that it felt like time itself froze. Can Yaman, the man who's stolen hearts across continents with his magnetic charm, stepped onto one of the nation's most watched shows and bared his soul in a way no one saw coming. For the first time ever, he peeled back the layers of his carefully curated public image to reveal a story of betrayal, heartbreak, and resilience that's still sending shockwaves through the entertainment world. What could possibly shake a man known for his unshakable charisma? Who could dare to betray a star like Can Yaman? Let's dive into the drama that has everyone talking. The anticipation for this explosive episode had been building for days. Cryptic trailers teased Can Yaman speaks for the first time, leaving fans and tabloids in a frenzy. Social media buzz with questions. What's he going to reveal? Is it about his rumored romance with Demet? Or is there trouble in paradise with Sarah Bluma? Theories flooded X with fans dissecting every clue from his past relationships to his meteoric rise in Italy and beyond. The excitement was palpable, and when the show finally aired, the studio was electric with anticipation. The audience hung on his every word, and even the host couldn't hide their curiosity. Ken's signature smile was there, but his eyes, they hinted at a storm brewing beneath the surface. Kicking off the night, Ken took us on a whirlwind tour of his career. From his breakout roles in Turkey to his dazzling success in Italy, he spoke with pride about his journey. "I've worked hard to get here," he said, his voice steady but warm. "The fans, the love, the opportunities. It's been a wild ride." He touched on his lucrative advertising deals, his global fame, and the pressure of living in the spotlight. But then the mood shifted. His tone grew heavier, his words more deliberate. "People see the glamour, the red carpets, the smiles," he said, pausing as the studio fell silent. "But they forget I'm human. I feel pain. I make mistakes. And sometimes fame feels like the loneliest place on earth." The audience erupted in applause, but little did they know this was just the calm before the storm. Then came the moment that changed everything. The host, sensing the weight of the night, leaned in and asked, "Ken, you've hinted at something you've never shared before. Are you ready to tell us?" The studio held its breath. Ken took a deep sip of water, his eyes scanning the crowd as if searching for strength. "I've stayed silent for years," he began, his voice low but steady. I thought silence would protect me, that time would heal the wounds, but some scars don't fade unless you face them. He paused and you could hear a pin drop. Tonight, I'm telling you about the biggest betrayal of my life. The person I trusted most. They shattered my world. Gasps echoed through the studio. Social media exploded with reactions. Who is it? What happened? Fans were glued to their screens, hearts pounding as Ken continued. This person was someone I let into my life, my home, my heart, he said, his voice trembling with emotion. And they betrayed me in the worst way possible. They put a hidden camera in my house. The revelation hit like a thunderbolt. A hidden camera in Can Yaman's private sanctuary. The audience was stunned and the internet went wild. Comments poured in. Was it Sarah Demet drama? A friend? The speculation was relentless, but Ken wasn't done. I'll never forget the day I found it, he continued, his eyes glistening with unshed tears. I was alone at home, just going about my day, when something felt off. Call it instinct. I started looking around and there it was, a tiny device hidden in my own space. My hands were shaking. My knees gave out. My home was supposed to be my safe haven, but even that was violated. The raw emotion in his voice was palpable and the studio audience was visibly moved. Some wiped away tears, while others sat in stunned silence. The host, clearly shaken, called for a commercial break to give everyone a moment to process. When the show resumed, Ken's story took an even darker turn. This wasn't just a random act, he said. This was someone I trusted. Someone I thought cared about me, but all they wanted was control. They wanted to manipulate my life, to know every move I made. His words hung heavy in the air, sparking a flurry of theories. Online, many pointed fingers at his past relationship with Sarah Bluma, whose tumultuous romance with Ken had long been tabloid fodder. Others wondered if it was a close friend or colleague. Ken, however, chose not to name names. I didn't take this to court, he admitted. I could have, but I didn't want to drag myself through that pain. I just wanted to move on. The betrayal, he explained, wasn't just about the camera. It was about the violation of trust, the shattering of a bond he thought was unbreakable. I've always believed in giving people second chances, he said. But this was different. This was someone who knew how much my privacy meant to me and used it against me. His vulnerability was striking, a stark contrast to the confident, charismatic Ken the world knows. Fame makes you a target. He added, you think you know someone, but sometimes their love is just a mask for something darker. As the show drew to a close, the atmosphere was a mix of awe and empathy. The host thanked Ken for his courage and the audience gave him a standing ovation. On social media, fans poured out their support with hashtags like #CanYaman Truth and #We Stand With Ken trending worldwide. The revelation sparked endless debates. Who is the betrayer? What drove them to such an extreme act? Some speculated about professional jealousy, others about personal vendettas. But one thing was clear. Can Yaman's honesty had struck a chord. This wasn't just a celebrity spilling tea. It was a human being laying bare his pain for the world to see. "I'm not perfect," Can said in his closing remarks. "I've made mistakes and I'll make more, but I'm done hiding. This is my truth and I'm owning it." His words resonated deeply, reminding us all that behind the glitz and glamour, stars are human, too. They love, they hurt, they heal, just like us. So, what's next for Can Yaman? Will he name the person behind the betrayal? Will this revelation change how we see his past relationships? One thing's for sure. This story is far from over. And Star Gossip Secrets will be here too. Bring you every twist and turn. What do you think about Ken's shocking confession? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest scoops. We're your go-to source for all things entertainment, and we can't wait to share more jaw-dropping stories with you. Until next time, keep gossiping, keep loving, and stay tuned for more from Star Gossip Secrets.